I gotta tell you, I am really excited for this video. Not only because it's about Bitcoin, but I have a new setup. You can't see it, but I can, and it's really, really appeasing to me. Now, before we get on with the video, like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz, and let's go. So, Bitcoin, right? It's sitting at $37,000. It's taking a little break, and that's okay. We might see Monday tread down a little bit more, but the rest of the week it's gonna go up full swing. Kathy Wood, ARK Invest lead head honcho. Price point of $500,000 for Bitcoin. She says it's a reserve currency of crypto space, very much like gold. So that should increase the value because there's a very limited quantity. You can't just keep making Bitcoin. You can keep mining it, but there's a limited amount and it just shrinks, in the way that it is different, but we'll get onto that later. It's gonna continue to gain traction. So the more banks and companies are buying into Bitcoin, eventually they're gonna create platforms for their consumers and clients to buy Bitcoin, like PayPal and Cash App, Chase Bank. They all have their own little way to purchase a Bitcoin. The way that I like to do it is with Robinhood, but that's just me. So the more that people know about it, the more people will eventually buy into it, right? So that means Bitcoin is going to continue to shoot up, even though it'll have some rest days of people just selling out profits and stuff because it hits that 40 and they're like, wow, that's crazy. But people will continue to buy into this. The more hypey it gets, and the more hypey it gets, the more price it goes, and the more price it goes up with, the more hypey. And it's just a never-ending battle. And that's why I don't see it going down again. In the beginning, when it shot up to like 19,000 and fell back down back in 2017, it was very unknown. Nobody knew about it. It was just this thing that everyone just kind of heard about for a couple months. And then for the couple months it kept raising. And then it crashed. And then we're like, oh, okay, and then we forgot about it. But late October, late November, we heard about Bitcoin again, making runs for the highs. Now, I myself do have some Bitcoin, a very small amount though. I'm gonna be adding about $100 a week to it, hopefully. And I'm really looking at a 4% gain a week. So $100, $4, $1,000, $40, $10,000 for $100, and it goes on. Now, and that's just something to tide me over and get me to where I want to go with my next investment plans. And the reason why this is going to continue to grow year after year after year is because every 4 years, or every 240,000 Bitcoin mine, there's a halving, or like you cut it in half. So every block that is mined right now gives you 6.25 Bitcoin. In 4 years, it's going to be 3.125 Bitcoin per block mined, which is very important. These numbers are important. So all the way back in 2009, it was 50 Bitcoin. 2012, 25, 2016, 12.5. And it just keeps cutting it in half every single 4 years. Which means, technically, the prices should multiply by 2 every single year. which is true. And as long as the hype train keeps going, and it's gonna die off in a year or so, and the hype train is gonna lose momentum, so it'll go down and it'll stay flat, and it'll go on a nice little curve upwards as we had from March 12th, 2020 to about mid-November. It'll go like that until the hype train catches back up, which will be good because it'll give people time to continue putting in money. And the last year for mining is going to be 2,140. Just think. That's over 120 years in the future is going to be the last mined crypto. Today's miners aren't going to be around for that. Well, if technology keeps advancing, it will, but that means either Kathy Wood's $500,000 prediction for Bitcoin is going to happen then, or it's going to happen in about 4 years, right? So I'm really excited for all of this. If y'all like the video, leave a like and a comment, and then don't forget to hit that little subscribe rectangle that you have on the bottom of the screen right there. Alrighty, peace.